Yippee! So, Marvel has released the first trailer for the Fantastic Four First Steps. This takes place in the MCU. I wish I could be hyped, but I'm not. That has been gone for a long time. Probably when, it's like when Thanos snapped the finger, It went all to dust, my excitement. It's been buried for a long time. I love the MCU. When they said they're gonna make another Fantastic Four, I was really excited. I was very hopeful that they could make a good Fantastic Four movie, but after the recent failures and what they are giving us in the last couple of years, just failure after failure after failure, it's like they completely lost control. And when I heard the casting for this movie, and maybe I'll be alone with this, but for me, the casting for this movie is probably the weakest in the MCU so far. And with the lead on top, Mr. Fantastic, who is played by Pedro Pascal, which is an utter joke. So I don't know what to expect from this movie. But anyways, I wanna watch this trailer, so yeah.
Welcome to the Baxter Building.
We make a point to do family dinner every week. Sunday at 7, on the dot, no matter what. We're all here.
Herbie, how's that sauce coming?
Yeah, I'll be the judge of that.
Okay. Okay, is this guy good or what? I want to add a couple cloves of garlic. Not because it's not delicious, I just want to add a little bit of zip, okay?
T-5.
Before we went up the first time, you couldn't turn invisible. Ben wasn't a rock. The best pilot in the world right here.
Yeah. Best looking, he means.
And Johnny never caught fire.
Ben has always been a rock. Johnny is Johnny.
Hi.
And I am right here. Whatever life throws at us, we'll face it together. As a family.
It's a very decent, solid trailer. It only made me change my mind that Vanessa Kirby was the best casting out of the 4 actors. Really, looks super cool. She looks super hot as Sue Storm. It's obvious the weakest is Pedro Pascal, who's supposed to be Mr. Fantastic, but I don't see him anywhere in the trailer. He doesn't even look like him. He looks like Pedro Pascal. So, I don't know. The actor who plays Johnny Storm looks great too. I had no issue with the actor who plays Ebon Moss, I think that's his name, who plays the Thing. And I think there was a chef reference by the Thing was cooking. I don't know. I'm not excited. I'm not hyped. It looks very decent. I don't know. Pedro Pascal looks like a mafia boss here. He doesn't look like he doesn't look like Mr. Fantastic. He looks like a mafia boss. I don't know. I think, as I said before, this is the weakest casting I've ever witnessed, and I dare to say this is the worst casting ever in a superhero role. As Pedro Pascal playing Mr. Fantastic. He's on that level with Jesse Eisenberg, who played Lex Luthor, and he was nothing like Lex Luthor. this casting, it's horrible. I heard, I mean, I read articles that Marvel, when they were casting, they went through a bunch of actors who denied the role to play Mr. Fantastic, and of course they had to pick the final coffin, which was Pedro Pascal, because this dude is accepting every fucking role and he's showing up in everywhere, and I'm very tired about it. He's a decent actor, don't get me wrong. He can act, but the thing is, he's popping up everywhere, and he looks just like himself. Like here, it's oh my god, it's so tiresome. This is the worst casting I ever witnessed. They should have stick to John Krasinski when he played the variant of Reed in that sequel of Doctor Strange 2. But you know, he ended up as a spaghetti pasta thanks to Wanda. But anyways, they should have stick to him. He should have been the main Mr. Fantastic, because this, I mean, you look at him and you look like Mr. Fantastic. You know what I see? I see like a drug lord. He looks like a criminal. He looks like a kingpin of an underworld organization. He looks like a mafia boss. The Baxter Building Tower is good. I mean, visually and style, about, because this takes place in the 60s, 70s, they nailed it. It looks fantastic. It looks amazing. The outfit, the costumes. I have no issue with the costumes, about the characters. And yes, I can agree with this thing is the most comic accurate I have ever seen, but I think they are undone with the CGI, because he looks so shiny and looks weird. Yeah, but I think they definitely need to touch with the CGI with the thing. I'm just surprised he doesn't look big. I mean, he is muscular, but he's not that big. He's not tall. He's just muscular. He looks fine. I love the robot. I love the settings, but as I said, the casting is my biggest disappointment about this. And I don't know if the rumors are true that they're trying to push Sue Storm as being the leader, about the one who's giving out orders, about the one who's leading the team. But this obviously needs to be Mr. Reed Richards. He's Mr. Fantastic. He's the leader of the family. But as we know so far, the MCU is collapsing. Their leaders, with Kevin Feige, they're gonna push the DEI, the woke stuff, and here we are now. Captain America 4 is coming out next week, and the predictions about that movie, it's already disastrous. And I don't know what to expect, really. I'm just sitting here watching how this once mighty franchise is crumbling and collapsing. I'm gonna be honest. I would fire everyone at Marvel, even Kevin Feige. I would remove him as a chairman immediately. That guy is a total failure. I don't trust him at all. Even he said they're gonna make a very decent. They're gonna be a very loyal to the comics with the Fantastic Four. But the way I see it, some way they did, but with the casting, I don't know. I think when I look at Pedro Pascal, who's supposed to be Mr. Fantastic, it's just like they didn't make any effort to try to hire a good actor. I mean, someone who quite resembles, Mr. Fantastic. I mean, look at this. If I didn't know, I would have thought he's playing someone else, because he doesn't remind me like Mr. Reed Richards. Here the CGI touch with the thing, it looks good with the coat and the hat on. Yeah, I think he's gonna have that anger about his disappointment, and now he's a monster about that self-conflict that he's gonna have inside of him. This, they always touch this, they just haven't made it. They haven't founded that road for Ben, how he's gonna struggle to accept the way he looks. The actor who plays Johnny, I think that's a really good casting. I think he's the next. I said Vanessa Kirby is the first one. I beg your pardon, I don't know what's this actor's name. I know he played Gladiator 2 last year. I don't know what's his name, but he is also a good pick to play Johnny. I mean, this trailer proved it. But the one thing, they definitely made justice with one character, and that's Galactus.
Together.
See, I love this. He's not that big as a planet, which makes sense. I don't know if maybe he's gonna grow much larger over time while he's consuming stuff on Earth. I don't know, but they nailed the look and the outfit. So this is a good one. This is definitely with Sue Storm, Galactus. The way he looks, the way he showed up. That's the other part I love about it. But other than that, I'm not hyped about this movie. I don't know what to expect. I think this movie has a lot of downgrade, which is quite sad, but I'm not surprised because, as I said, Marvel is collapsing. They are literally struggling. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to produce. They are more focused about pushing DEI than telling good stories and making good decisions. As I said, I would fire everyone. I don't know who should I trust. Maybe I would hire. I mean, I know they are coming back. I would hire the Russo brothers, and I would enlist them to be the head of the Marvel Studios. Really, I would remove Kevin Feige immediately. That guy is a hypocrite liar. I mean, I used to believe that guy. He was so hyped, so excited every single time when they started promoting a Marvel movie. Nowadays, he barely shows up and he's just talking so many bullshits. Now, he recently said this Captain America of Sam Wilson really matters for him. Well, I guess you're alone with this guy because so many people not buying it and they don't like it at all. You are making so many bad decisions because for you it was way more important to include DEI and wokeness. And here is the result, and you are suffering. You are terribly and very badly, gravely suffering about this, and you deserve it. And you just only made to people, you really literally alienated people like me, because I was a true Marvel fan. I really love the MCU. I watched them over and over again because I love the story, everything, the characters. But now, I mean, overall, this is a good shot. But Pedro Pascal, you're gonna hate me about this probably. Okay, you have the right to hate me. I'm always saying him, but he is not Mr. Fantastic. And this is also DEI because he's here. That's one reason he's here, because of DEI. Because he's from Chile. He's a Chilean American actor, and they decided, they were worried that there's so many white characters among us, the Fantastic Four. And I'm like, what? Again, this stupidity, this stupid motivation. I mean, this stupid idea that they have in their toes that if there's too many white characters, people with different backgrounds, they cannot see themselves, or they cannot find themselves to be motivated or find their place in a movie. And this is the stupidest, dumbest shit they've been doing for years, and they should stop this. And when they decided they're gonna do this stuff, they're gonna include this bullshit in Fantastic Four, I'm like, I'm done, man. I'm done. But as I said, I told you, I get off the Marvel hype train when they killed off the Black Panther. Could you imagine the Black Panther in this movie? I definitely. Even Spider-Man, but Spider-Man is another case because the rights with Sony. So, So yeah, this is the Fantastic Four First Steps. It's a very dumb name for a title. So I don't know. Share your thoughts if you like it. Don't forget to please like and subscribe, and hope to see you soon.